Alright guys, Tom here and welcome to a new video, and today we are going to be doing a prediction for Alberto Del Rio versus Cushnie for the world title at SummerSlam 2013. And I'm going to start off by saying this match is going to be awesome. They have great chemistry in the ring. They had a good feud in 2010. At the end of 2010, they put on a really good match. We got a kind of like a taster of this last week on Friday Night SmackDown for about 20 minutes, and they put on a really good match. I'm really looking forward to this match, but it's not a match I can get into because they have not built this match. The build for this match has been non-existent, really. They haven't really done anything to build this match. There's been no backstage attacks, anything like this to make you really feel like you want to watch this match and get into this match. I mean, it's not going to be a match that's going to make you buy the pay-per-view. To be honest, this match is pretty much happening to get the title on the actual pay-per-view and get Del Rio to defend the title on a pay-per-view, because it's going to look a bit stupid if they don't have the second biggest title in WWE being defended at the second biggest pay-per-view of the year. So this is pretty much to get the title on the card and nothing else, really. I mean, Cushnie, why did they choose Cushnie? I don't know. They could have chosen any main eventer for Del Rio to defend it against. They could have chosen Randy Orton. He's kind of mixed up in the scene for the WWE title. They could have chosen Sheamus. He's now injured. They could have chosen anybody. I mean, CM Punk, now he's in the Brock Lesnar feud. Any real main eventer like Rob Van Dam or Big Show, we've kind of seen that with Del Rio. He could have defended that title against anybody, really. Any real main eventer. But they decided to choose Cushnie. Now, Cushnie's going into this match with a lot of wins recently. Ever since he debuted, the only loss he has had is in the Money in the Bank match, where it was between 7 other guys. So really, 6 of them guys did suffer a loss, including the big one, CM Punk. So that match really didn't matter towards people coming out. They didn't really suffer a lot from losing in that match, because everybody knows it's pretty much one person's going to come out and 6 other people just wasted their time. So that loss didn't really count as a loss, really. So you've got Cushnie going into this match, who's won pretty much every single match since he came back to the WWE, returning earlier last month, since being out of action since last year at Raw 1000. So Cushnie is returning in his second pay-per-view match since returning, and these guys both suffer from no crowd reaction, which absolutely sucks. Now, Del Rio, he shouldn't have the title, but neither should Cushnie, because he's also done it all. He gets no reaction either. He's never looked as good as since he teamed up with Edge, and he struggles for reaction too. And Cushnie isn't going to leave with the title today at SummerSlam 2013, guys. One, the Del Rio needs it a lot more this win. Cushnie, he can suffer a loss because he's had a lot of wins since he came back to the WWE. Del Rio, he really hasn't had a lot of wins since he came back. I mean, they really haven't been putting him up in a lot of matches. And he could he'd really like a win at the second biggest pay-per-view of the year at SummerSlam 2013 for this world title, to give him a slight momentum push, but also to go over somebody who's known as a bit of a legend in the WWE, Cushnie. But it's also kind of mainly just to get the title on the line at SummerSlam 2013. That's pretty much the idea what they're going for here, guys. They could have pretty much chosen any main eventer. They chose to go for Cushnie. The build has been non-existent, which pretty much proves they're not putting their money on this feud whatsoever. So the obvious outcome is for Del Rio to retain his title. They're not going to carry on this feud. The build has been pretty much awful, which shows that they're not going to carry on this feud either. So Del Rio is going to win this match, so we don't have the feud to continue any longer. Del Rio's going to win. It gets the title on the pay-per-view. Gets Cushnie on the pay-per-view as well in a big match for that one more match. He does lose, but since he's won so many matches in the past since coming back last month, it's not really it's not going to be that bad for Cushnie, considering he's won so many matches since he came back. So he's not going to suffer from a loss at SummerSlam 2013, considering the match hasn't really been built that much. Not everybody's going to get behind it that much, so the match gets Cushnie on the pay-per-view. It's not going to suffer. Cushnie's not going to suffer much from losing here, guys. So for me, the obvious outcome is going to be for Del Rio to retain his World Heavyweight title. A lot of people were thinking Ricardo Rodriguez is going to get involved in this match, but I think that's a bit long-winded. I mean, if Ricardo Rodriguez attacks Del Rio, then Del Rio's going to retain anyway, because it's got a champion's advantage. But you could say Damien Sandow might possibly come in, and then Cody Rhodes attacks Damien Sandow before he cashes in, and then Del Rio could say, you nearly cost me my title, something like that. But I think it's a bit long-winded for Ricardo Rodriguez to cost Del Rio the title. I don't see Christian coming out of this match at all the winner. They would be stupid to give Christian the title. He lacks any kind of reaction. He's done everything. He's stale. He's boring. And Del Rio really needs a big win at a pay-per-view. I mean, Christian's not going to suffer losing in this match. So for me, Del Rio's going to win. Thanks for watching. Del Rio to pick up the victory here, guys, and retain the World Heavyweight title. Thanks for watching. Take care. Spite your hair.